Hello James and Rich. Obviously I'm not at the wedding. I'm standing here on Dosh Yamals, which is two brothers, which is very appropriate considering you're my brother, even though I don't think you're talking to me right now. So just to give a little tour, there is Ipanema Beach, there is Copacabana Beach, at the back is Sugarloaf, and then obviously over there we have Christo, who's looking over us right now. So obviously I'm not at your wedding because there were some visa issues and I couldn't return home. So I'm hoping that this video will make up for some of the fact that I'm not there. So talking about James and me and our relationship has always been a little bit up and down. When we were younger we used to fight like cat and dog, like all siblings obviously. But one time I can remember specifically, he threw a spoon in my face. Look, I've still got the scar just there. He threw a spoon, it hit me right in between my eyes, which is obviously very close to my eye, and Grandpa spazzed out at him like went ballistic. So that was one thing. Then I can remember another time, James, we used to dress James up in my mum's costumes quite a lot of the time in girls' clothes, which we always found quite funny. And one time I remember putting red makeup on your face. It was completely red, pancake, and then it wouldn't come off. And so he had a day off school and I didn't get a day off school. I was so mad that he had a day of school because Mum said that everyone would obviously take the piss the fact that he's had a red face. And James, Toby told me not to mention sideburns, finding Dad's porn stash, and also he mentioned something about a cottage, can't quite remember, and he also said
tis, 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 tis.
Toby used to call James sideburns because he had really thick sideburns, and one time he came downstairs and James had shaved all of his sideburns off, plus about this much of his hair, so he was walking around with a rather stupid haircut for quite some times. Siobhan also said to mention about your goy goy, which consisted of Anne Trainer giving you tea towels with Alsatians on it. You used to put them into knots, tie it into knots, and then stick it up your nose while you were sucking your thumb. It was just had bogies all over it. And you copied my name for my goy goy. Okay, so I'm just having a massage. So yeah, I can remember in the pub as well, you used to want to hang out with me and my friends, and obviously the only way you could actually stay was by telling loads and loads of stupid jokes from that book, and that's all you would do is just stay. We used to always try and get rid of you and failed miserably in the bungalow. Okay, so this is Hosenia, which is the biggest favela in Zonosor, which is where I was volunteering in the creche. So going back to James coming out. So James was quite, well, he's always known obviously that he's gay. And I can remember him actually telling me, and I had to pretend that I didn't know because I heard about 6 months before found a gay magazine, should we say, in one of his drawers. So I actually didn't know, and I'm admitting this to you now, James. I knew that you were gay before you told me, and I had to pretend I didn't know. And also, I can remember you coming out and telling Dad, that was actually on my 21st birthday. And Rennie and Justin, I seem to remember having an actual fight in the car park of the pub that night. They were actually kicking each other. Growing up together in Hastings, obviously, well, Bexhill was a little bit boring, but Hastings was okay because we had the likes of Sasho and John Digweed on the pier. James also, who always quite flamboyant in Mum's costumes. I remember particularly the outfit with the ruffly sleeves, James. Oh, and another time when we were on the pier and Boy George was playing, and I can seem to remember that you kind of rugby tackled his ankles trying to, because we were so excited about seeing him. Bless you. This is Sugarloaf, by the way, another really beautiful place in Rio. James must be the only brother and sister that have been together for 3 years, and actually only spoken for 2 of them, falling out over, I can't actually remember, probably something to do with Richard, but we only kind of fronted for about 2 years, which is interesting. And that flat itself, oh my god, do you remember the bath, like the rain used to come into the bath, it was kind of like having a shower with rainwater, which is lovely. And I painted my room bright orange and purple, which I don't think you're really a big fan of. I was just thinking about Dad and what he would say about your wedding, whether he'd go or not. Do you remember that time when we took him to the King's Head and he was terrified? He said that it was an abomination, do you remember? And he had his back to the wall the whole time, refused to go to the toilet. Very funny. We were supposed to do Tough Mudder together, obviously, but that turned out I broke my arm, so I couldn't. And when I did break my arm, you were totally there. You were the first person there. Well, actually, Mum was, but you were there as well. You know, you do amazingly with Mum's shows and the scenery. I don't know how you do it. You pull it off every year. Yeah, we had a really good time at Secret Garden Party with the boys and everyone. So. Yeah, we do get on when we get on. It's just when we don't, we don't. And James, you are an amazing dad. I just want to say, I think you've done. I'm very proud of you. I think you've done an amazing job with those boys, who are adorable, obviously. And Richard, I'm very glad that you're joining the family, even though you are two identical twins. Obviously, you have some more competition with Hans, my other brother-in-law, who's nuts. You know, both of you are very much in love, I know, and I'm very glad that James has found you. And you're amazing with the boys. You know, you really are. So I'm really glad that you're, you know, joining the clan. So congratulations and good luck. Okay, so I'm in Metropolis at the Oktoberfest in June because it's the other way around here. But James, I really, really do love you, and from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry I can't be there, and I really wish I was. And now it's time for a montage.
From Brazil, I wish you luck!
Parabéns! James! Parabéns!
Parabéns, James and Rach.
I hope you bloody appreciate this, James.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state